Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over primarily the cryptocurrency market, guys, and show you some things that I'm looking at. Okay, get an overall picture of like the DXY. So there's the DXY and its parabolic move. Okay, here in the weekly on the RSI coming up, and you can see that trend right there, and it's breaking that trend. The DXY could be done, which is good news for crypto. Um, the other thing I want to go to is I haven't looked at it yet this morning are the 10-year notes. And what do they look like? Here on the weekly, you can see massive move, but look at that divergence, from there to there. So they are peaking. It's just a matter of, are they going to swing back around? In my opinion, these are really, going to, the pressure on the other traditional financial markets, guys. So that's what's going on with that. Um, there's a couple things you want to be aware of too with Bitcoin that I don't like right now. You can't suss that out. So let me go to a daily chart. Okay. You guys want to be aware of in this move that it's doing that I just quite don't like. Okay. See how high that is in the RSI right there and here. Okay. Now, if this is a different sequence, so if this is like ABC, and it came back down and completed it here, and this is a different sequence, it won't matter too much with between there and there, but you do have some pretty much hidden bearish divergence right there. Okay. Can it take it out? It can. It's not as strong as regular divergence, but you want to be aware of that. Okay. Keep that in the back of your mind. I don't think Bitcoin's done. I think it's still going to be going up a little bit, guys. So just want to let you be aware of that. Also, too, I want to go over some stuff with you guys that I was looking at going through the markets. You want to. I pay attention to the S&P 500, obviously the Nasdaq, and the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 are a reflection of what's going on in the overall market, right? It's kind of like looking at crypto market cap. If I want to look at the crypto market cap, it's kind of give me a general idea of what's going on overall in the crypto market cap with Bitcoin, and then you got the one with without Bitcoin, just Ethereum and everything else, and then you have the crypto market cap with just the altcoins to give you an idea. However, the issue is that you can have coins that are already in a bullish sequence. So, for example, like Quant, that are standouts, and that I made that example in the Great Financial Crisis when S&P 500 was going down and hadn't finished its bottom yet. That there were smaller cap stocks that are actually in a bullish sequence and making massive moves of 30, 40, 50% while the S&P 500 is going down. See, the issue is with the S&P 500 are these big stocks, Apple, that are in, it's not in there, but just the big stocks that are the big companies are in there that are driving the S&P 500. So when they go down, and they're all going down, you can get a bad indication at times that, okay, you just make the assumption if they're going down, S&P 5 is going down, everything else must be going down. And that's just not necessarily the case. So what I wanted to do is I was going to go over some of these and show you some things. So like Amazon, here on a monthly chart, I want to show you guys some stuff, okay, that this likely is probably not quite as bad as people think. So here's Amazon, right? Here's Amazon on the monthly chart, making massive, massive moves from its infancy, obviously, just massive amounts of moves. But if you take a look at what's going on here with the RSI data, third wave, it came up, and now it's corrected this whole wave, this whole cycle. So where's Amazon's cycle? Here, and then all the way up. So starting here, and there's the cycle, ended there, and it's correcting it. Now, I'm not saying that like it could just swing back up and come back over here, but as you can see, like what I'm saying is that you guys might, if you're interested in some of these bigger cap ones, you could be coming up on a generational opportunity, if you will. So the last time that Amazon had a deep in the RSI like this on the monthly is 2008 and 2001. Okay. Okay. Now that's not to say it doesn't have more downside, but you know, um, I wouldn't be like, oh well, this is all doom right now. These they're resetting their cycle. Apple's not as obviously still in some sort of sequence here, so it's not as good. Here's Arc, your Kathy Woods. Arc, she's gone from her 32 back in April of 20 and reset this whole leg. She's set. I don't know how I can explain this, guys. Like it's like she's reset her whole thing. Like she's probably done a wave one and she's getting set for potentially a massive wave three over here. Just resetting her whole cycle back down to here. Show you a couple of ones like let's take a look at Google. You see Google here on the monthly here's its cycle from there and just basically resetting everything and getting itself ready to go on another run. Obviously this is on a monthly chart, so this will take some time, but you want to be aware of that what I'm saying is that it's looking like to me is some serious opportunity. Here's Netflix. So I'll show you on Netflix, guys. So you see Netflix, look at Netflix on the monthly chart. You see that? Netflix was probably in a buying opportunity, generational buying opportunity. It reset its whole cycle from over in 2002. 2002 over here. Boom. What can I do? Whole nother cycle over there. That's potential. Now, I'm not saying there can't be more downside, but that's just some of the things that I've been looking at on some of these bigger cap stocks and just taking a look and getting an idea. Let's take a look at Microsoft. So you see Microsoft has its cycle and it's resetting its whole cycle. Okay. So Microsoft is down in price from its high, basically down now 38%. But the momentum down in here, is down even more. So with Microsoft, it's resetting its whole cycle. And let's see, last time it was even that low was like 2010. And obviously the great financial crisis is when it really reset. That's not to say that if it's going to be doing something with Microsoft as an example, you could have like maybe a bounce. So it'd be like this in the RSI. More than likely, momentum's so low, and then a bounce, and then it could possibly do something like that, right? Don't know for sure. So then Microsoft over here, once it's finished with that leg, and then it's going on some massive beat to just swing back down like that, guys. So either way, the opportunity could be there, and definitely if it does this move, their opportunity would be there to reset everything like this possibly. So I don't see it as also so bad right now, like everybody says, guys. I see serious opportunities coming up in some of these. If you're interested in going in some of these stocks, which also means, with going back over to Bitcoin is, more than likely just with the timing of Bitcoin based on the stocks, they're major cap, they're resetting their whole cycle. And you take a look at Bitcoin on a weekly RSI, what it's done is that, up here, down a second wave, here's a third, and it's back over here, resetting its whole cycle, basically what it's done previously, the lowest it's ever been, except when it started on the reset. So not to say they can't go back down a little bit. You always have to be aware of that. It could come swing back down to go back up, but this is the area to those that are waiting for $10,000 Bitcoin. are probably not going to see it for a while. Like I said, guys, for Bitcoin to do that, in my opinion, if you want to see a trek down to those levels, you probably need to see a swing up like that. And then Bitcoin could do a swing like this. And then you're talking like however long this leg took, and this is how long this leg. You're talking a long while, guys, in my opinion, for something like that. That makes more sense to me, just based off the data down here. It's going to really need to swing back up, probably to like on the weekly, like up to 45 or 50, and then it can make a trek back down. That's what it makes sense to me. And then looking at the other stocks and investigating the S&P a little bit, it makes a little bit more sense too. Kind of confirms what I've been thinking all along with that. So now that's not to say there could be a short, there could be a short-term swing down here with Bitcoin. Could it come up and then swing back down here to these areas? It definitely could, guys. You can't rule that out, but I'm not even concerned about that. That's just, to me, that's like, okay, well, there's another opportunity to get it and then, go on something like that. But it remains to be seen. We'll see what Bitcoin's going to do from here, guys. Just want to give you that quick update, give you my thoughts on what's going on. Overall picture. If you made it all the way to the end, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.